Do you have a small habit that steals your money every single day? Maybe for you, it is a snack, maybe a drink, or maybe that $5 coffee. Many English learners feel confused about money. They often say, I don't buy big things, so why do I have no money? Their wallet isn't empty because of one big cost. It's empty because of many small daily costs that add up over time. Today, I want to share a story about my $5 coffee habit. This story centers on invisible expenses, those costs you don't see until you add them up. It's also a story about power, control, and change. My name is Sarah. I am 25 years old and live in Toronto. I work in a small office, and every day I bought a coffee for $5. It felt small, it felt normal. One day, I decided to calculate the total cost, and the result shocked me. In this video, I use simple English so you can understand easily. You'll learn words like daily, habit, save, total, cost, homemade, delicious, and unnecessary. By listening to this story, you'll learn useful language for talking about small habits and your money. If this story lesson helps you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps more English learners around the world. Are you ready? Let's begin. It is Tuesday morning. The alarm rings at 6:30 a.m. I open my eyes and stare at the ceiling, aware another workday has begun. I get out of bed slowly, still tired from a night of poor sleep. I feel like I need energy, something to wake me up. I walk to the bathroom, wash my face with cold water, and look at my reflection. My eyes are still heavy and sleepy. Next, I walk to the kitchen and open the cabinet. There is my coffee maker, small and old, bought 2 years ago and rarely used. Why don't I use it? Because I always buy coffee outside. Every morning, I leave my apartment and walk to the coffee shop on the corner. It's called Brew and Bean, and it's a nice place. The chairs are comfortable, the music is soft, the coffee smells wonderful. I love that coffee shop. It's my daily habit, my morning ritual, my routine. But today is different. Yesterday, I made a decision. I looked at my bank account and saw the truth. I need to save money, and I need to stop spending on unnecessary things. Coffee is not necessary. I can make coffee at home. Homemade coffee is good too, and it's much cheaper. I open the coffee jar filled with beans that are old, perhaps 3 months, but they are still okay. I put water in the coffee maker, add the coffee, and press the button. The machine makes a strange noise. I forgot this sound because I almost never make coffee at home. While it prepares, I make some toast with butter and sit at my small kitchen table. When the coffee is ready, I pour it into my favorite mug, white with blue flowers, a gift from my mother. I take a sip. It's okay, not bad, but not amazing like Brew and Beans coffee. Still, it's free, or nearly so. It cost maybe 50 cents to make. The coffee at Brew and Bean costs $5. $5 compared to 50 cents, that's a big difference. I finish my coffee and toast. It's 7:30 a.m., time to get ready for work. I put on my clothes, take my bag and keys, and walk toward the door. But then I pause. I think about my route. I walk past Brew and Bean every morning. I'll see the coffee shop, smell the coffee, and want to go inside. This is the hard part, the battle of willpower. Can I walk past the shop without going in? Can I say no to my habit? I take a deep breath, open the door, walk down the stairs, and step outside. The morning air is cool, and the streets are busy. People are heading to work, cars move slowly. I start walking. 1 step, 2, 3. In the distance, I see the coffee shop. Its sign is bright yellow. Through the window, I see people sitting and enjoying their coffee, happy and relaxed. My feet want to walk in. My brain says, just one coffee, $5 isn't a lot. You can save money tomorrow. But I know the truth. $5 is a lot when it happens every day. Now I want you to think about your daily habits. Do you buy something small every day? Coffee, snacks, something else? Pause and say out loud, every day What do you buy? Awareness is the first step to change. I keep walking, closer to Brew and Bean. The smell of the coffee is delicious and fresh. This is my test, my moment. I am standing in front of the shop, my feet frozen, looking at the door. The door is glass, so I see everything inside. The barista's name is Maria. She knows my order. Every morning I say, "Good morning, Maria. One large latte, please." She always responds with a smile. Maria is nice, the shop is nice, but nice costs money. $5 every single day. I stand there for 10 seconds, then 20. I feel the battle inside my mind. One part says, "Go in, buy the coffee, you deserve it." Another part says, "Walk away, you already drank coffee at home." Which will win? I think about my goals and my plan. Yesterday, I wrote new money rules in my notebook. Rule number 2 was clear. No expensive coffee, make coffee at home. I take a deep breath, look away, and walk on. 1 step, 2, 3. I did it. I walked past Brew and Bean without going inside. I feel proud and strong, although a little sad. I miss my morning ritual, that comfortable chair and my latte. But I keep walking to the bus stop, which costs $3. Standing there, I think about my daily coffee habit. How long have I been buying coffee every day? Maybe 2 years? That's 730 days. $5 times 730 is $3,650. That number shocks me. I could buy a computer with that money, or take a vacation, or save it for emergencies. But I spent it on a daily habit, something small that became huge. These are invisible expenses. One $5 coffee feels small, but all added up, the number is massive. The bus comes and I get on, still thinking about habits. Coffee isn't the only thing. I also buy lunch at work almost every day. $12 for a sandwich or salad. $12 times 20 days in a month is $240 just for lunch. I also buy snacks, chocolate, chips, cookies, $3 here, $2 there, plus subscriptions for streaming services and apps I barely use. All these small costs are invisible until you look closely. The bus stops at my office, and I head inside. I want to hear from you. Think about your small daily expenses. In the comments, write, "Every day I spend money on." Tell me one thing, just one small habit. Let's share and help each other save. At my office, I feel different. I won a small battle against my coffee habit. More tests and temptations will come. At my desk on the 5th floor, with a view of the city, I turn on my computer, but can't focus. My mind is on money, coffee, and invisible expenses. So I open a new document, My Daily Costs. I list everything to see the total. Coffee, $5 per day. 5 days a week is $25. 25 times 4 weeks is $100 per month, or $1,200 per year. Lunch at work, $12 daily. 5 days is $60. 4 weeks is $240 per month, or $2,880 per year. Afternoon snacks, $3, maybe 3 times a week. $9 weekly, $36 monthly, $432 annually. Adding these 3 numbers, 1,200 plus 2,880 and 432 equals $4,512 per year on coffee, lunch, and snacks. I stare at mine, screen, shocked. $4,512 is more than 2 months of salary spent on small daily things. My coworker James passes my desk with a big Brew and Bean coffee. "Did you see the new flavor? Caramel hazelnut?" he says and laughs. I feel temptation, but say, "I am trying to make coffee at home and save money." James nods. "Good for you. I should try that, but I love Brew and Bean too much." I look at my list. This shows me the truth. What if I stop buying coffee and bring lunch from home? I make a new section. How much can I save? Home coffee. Save $100 per month, $1,200 per year. Home lunch. Costs $3 to make it home instead of $12. Save $9 a day, $45 per week, $180 per month, $2,160 per year. Stop buying snacks. Save 36 monthly, 432 yearly. Total savings. 100 plus 180 plus 36 is 360 monthly, 3,792 per year. Almost $4,000 per year saved just by changing 3 habits and saying no to unnecessary daily costs. This isn't about being cheap, it's about being smart and choosing what's important. Expensive coffee is delicious, but not necessary. It's a want, not a need. Homemade coffee and lunch are good enough. Now think about yourself. What can you make at home? Pause and say, I can make at home. Practice this. It's good for your English and your wallet. I close my document, feeling motivated and clear. The numbers don't lie. Small habits create big costs. Tomorrow, I'll bring lunch and keep making coffee at home, saving money for things that matter. It's 6 p.m. I finish work, pack my bag, and feel proud. I didn't buy expensive coffee or lunch today. I bought a simple sandwich and apple from the supermarket. $4, not $12. $8 saved. It feels small, but $8 every day adds up. I head home, looking at the sunset, thinking about my money and savings. In my apartment, I'm tired but excited. I want to share what I learned. I call my best friend Emma, 26, living in the same city. We've been friends since high school. Emma answers, "Hi Sarah, how are you?" I tell her about my calculations. Almost $4,000 per year on coffee, lunch, snacks, tiny costs that add up. Emma is surprised. She buys coffee from Brew & Bean too. I tell her how hard it was to walk past, but I did it. Emma laughs and says she might try making coffee at home. I ask her what she could do with $1,200 a year. Maybe travel, buy furniture, or save. She promises to check her habits too. After the call, I feel like I learned something big and shared it with a friend. Small habits have big costs, but small changes have big savings. Who do you talk about money with? Friends, family, nobody? Tell me in the comments. Let's build a community helping each other save and learn English. I cook a homemade dinner. Simple, delicious, and cheap. The meal costs $3, not the $15 a restaurant would charge. I sit in my living room with my notebook, writing a new page. My new daily habits. Today was day 1. Coffee at home saved $5, simple sandwich saved $8, water instead of a snack saved $3, dinner at home saved $12. Total saved $28. $28 in one day feels good and powerful. Saving that every day means $840 per month, over $10,000 per year. I check my math. 28 times 30 is 840, times 12 is 10,080. $10,000? Life-changing. I could pay my credit card, get a better apartment, visit my family, feel secure. All this money was really there. Now I see it. I think about how I used to spend on autopilot, not paying attention. Now I'm aware of every dollar and every choice. This morning was hard, but I did it. I survived, and I'm proud. Tomorrow, I'll face same challenge again, walking past Brew & Bean, feeling temptation. But I'm ready. I have my goals, my numbers, my priorities. $5 per day is over $1,825 per year. Emma sends me a photo of her holding homemade coffee. Day 1 for me too. Let's do this together. I smile. Change is easier with support. Small changes and choices create big results. Expensive coffee isn't bad, but you should be aware of where your money goes. Think about what truly matters to you. Maybe saving is more important than daily treats. What about you? What matters to you? Write in the comments. Saving money is important because... Share your reason. Thank you for listening, for learning English with me, for being part of this journey. Remember, small habits create big costs, but small changes create big savings. Be smart. Choose what truly matters. Tomorrow is a new day, a new opportunity. See you in the next video. Good luck with your habits and with your English. Goodbye.